and we're here for something pretty special. It's something that I've always wanted to do and only now gotten the chance to be able to do. Hello! So firstly, welcome finally to the South Island, but secondly, welcome to Kaikoura. Kaikoura is a gorgeous little coastal town that sits on the east coast of New Zealand. Now, we were in Abel Tasman yesterday and we've driven all the way across to the other side to be here in Kaikoura. And we're here for something pretty special. It's something that I've always wanted to do and only now gotten the chance to be able to do. And that thing being to swim with dolphins. Now, I've always wanted to be able to do it, but I didn't really like the idea of swimming with them when they're in captivity, and whether that be in a hotel or whether that be an enclosure. I just didn't really like the idea of swimming with them when they weren't free. Now, this place is pretty special because in Kaikoura there is actually a canyon where a pod makes itself a very happy home, and today we actually get the chance to swim with wild dolphins. And the reason why we're able to do this today and why there is actually a company that can pretty much guarantee that you can swim with these dolphins is a very specific reason, and for this canyon in particular. Now, it's very aptly named the Kaikoura Canyon, and it is a 2,000 meter deep canyon that sits just off the coast of this town. And due to the current that's there, it actually pushes all of the oxygen right up to the surface, making it very easy for the dolphins and a very comfortable area for the dolphins. It also makes it incredibly nutrient rich, so they're very happy here. Now, the company itself are a very responsible company, and that was one of the things that I liked most about it. They are very particular about when and where we're able to swim with them. So there are specific times to allow them rest and to allow them not to be interrupted. But they also make sure that it's not during feeding time. There are also specific pods of dolphins that they will go nowhere near, and that includes things like nursery pods where there are young, vulnerable dolphins. Another thing that the company does to support the wildlife is they have a huge research fund that goes back into researching these dolphins and also being able to protect them. One of the very key things that they do for these dusky dolphins is that they do not feed them, they don't entice them, and they don't do anything unusual to encourage them to come over to people. It is completely on the dolphins' agenda, and that's why sometimes they will have a lot of dolphins, sometimes they may only have a few. But because of the way that they interact with the pod and the way they find them, that's how they can almost guarantee that you do get some form of an interaction with them. But I feel like that's the payoff, that they are completely wild and they're not an enclosure. I feel like that's a good payoff.
She's calling me, like the rainbow.
So now that we're all wetsuited up, we're going to get on the bus and head up to the boat. now we're going to head up to the front to keep an eye out for dolphins now. Thank you.
That trailer over.
So after the boat ride back, we're now going to get back on the boat and get a warm shower. Warm showers whilst living in a van are very rare, so you take them when you can get them. So now that we're all fresh, we need to try and find somewhere to camp for the night. So that's what we're going to go on the hunt for now. So it looks like this is going to be home for the night. So now that we've found a bit of home for the night, it's time to make a bit of dinner. So this is cooking in the van. This is how we make a meal. Now, whilst we are in the van, we try to be as vegetarian as possible. Neither of us are vegetarian, but for space, it's hard to store and keep meat, but also it's just easier, and we thought we'd try and give it a try. So this is what we're making tonight. So here we have the chef's kitchen. Tend to have a movie up here watching whilst I cook. Tonight is courtesy of Hunger Games. And tonight we are having a chickpea tikka masala. Rice is on the go there. And obviously some naan breads. So just going to get this set. There we go. Quick and easy.